Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm live from Gloucester, and today we will be looking at another topic. Today's topic is about optimism, and I'd like to know what you think about optimism. But before we start, I would like you to introduce yourselves and tell me a bit about your day. And tell me, how did you spend yesterday? How was the celebration? So let's start off with Arush first. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell me a bit about your day and how you spent yesterday?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 5F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And how did you spend yesterday?
Yesterday we have Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's birthday. So actually we didn't celebrate that. Yesterday it was also my younger brother's birthday. So we had a party at home. We ate pizzas and we also had some spaghettis.
Okay, lovely.
Yesterday it was my the most youngest brother, not Arav also. Like Arav's birthday is in November and my birthday is now going to come in some days on February 16th.
Okay, excellent, excellent, very good. Okay, so can you tell me, Arush, what about today? What have you been doing today?
Yes, like today first of all in the morning then I went to school.
I can't hear you properly. Can you speak clearly?
Ma'am, now can you hear me?
Yes, better.
Yes, ma'am. So today first in the morning at 6 o'clock, then I went to school, then I came back, then I joined 6:30 at the online classes, then joining.
Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but your voice is coming and going, okay? So just stay in one position.
Like my other problem, today only it is a very mistake. So about 1 or 2 weeks ago, by mistake I dropped water on the table, and unluckily a bit of water went in the mic, so that's why the mic could not be coming nicely. Like 5 or 6 went inside the mic, and then when I was joining my friends meeting in Google Meet, I'm testing my volume. I cannot hear my volume only.
I see. Okay, so you're having a bit of issues.
So then when I'm shouting, then it's coming.
Okay. So Arush, can you have a little look, please, at today's topic, which is, what do you think about optimism?
Yes, ma'am. Like optimism makes us healthy, and like if we sometimes like researchers have spent a lot of time studying on people who think positively. Like the researchers are trying to find, and optimism also helps people succeed. So when something good happens, optimists think about what they did to make the situation turn out so well. They see their abilities as current stable parts of themselves. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And are you an optimistic person, Arush? Arush, do you consider yourself to be an optimistic person?
Person or not.
Okay, why?
Ma'am, I was thinking when I saw this question, I was thinking about this question, and I didn't ask anybody. I was really confused that I'm an optimism or not. Still I'm confused.
Okay, I'm having big trouble trying to understand you, Arush, today. I'm sorry. I'm going to move on to someone else. So let's move on to Suchitra now. Suchitra, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about your day and how you celebrated yesterday, and then we'll move on to today's topic.
Yeah, Christine. So my name is Suchitra. I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in IPS Hyderabad as MBA. So I'm from South India, Visakhapatnam.
Optimism.
So for me, optimism is good, but I don't see every scenario, or everything optimistic because I cannot put myself into in a zone where I see everything in rose-colored glasses because the real life scenarios would be very different. For example, if I talk about MBA that I've joined, I'm a middle class. I spent almost I'm going to spend almost 19 lakhs on this. So in here, I have to think about it. I have to contribute to the worst case scenarios and also play the background, putting myself in different scenarios where I cannot.
Mhm.
What if I cannot pay the bank loan, etc. So I think yeah, optimism is needed when the situations are not in control. When it's in control, you have to be practical, not be optimistic. That's what I feel optimism is. Yes.
Okay. And how do you encourage people to become more optimistic? What would you tell them to do?
Mm, yeah, if I'm in a right place to motivate people, I would really tell them to be optimistic and also be grateful to yourself.
Hmm.
I mean, you always have to count your blessings instead of your troubles, etc. Because uh, I guess optimism is very spiritual.
Yeah.
It will not if the optimum level of optimization would be very good for your mental health or for anyone's mental health. So yes, so yeah, I believe in optimism, but in a very spiritual angle where things aren't in my control. So this is about
Okay.
optimism.
And do you think that today it's really difficult to be optimistic?
Yeah, it is not that difficult because yeah, and also yes, this Gen Z, I guess. I mean, I don't want to be super blunt, but this generation complain about mental health a lot. I mean,
Hmm.
if they face a trouble situation or something like that, they'll just tell that my mental health gone for a toss. Even for the milder situations. I don't know, is it because of the extrovertedness they have or the exaggerate form they talk in, the hyperbole they use in, but this generation, I guess, yeah, complains about mental health a lot. So I I I suggest him to be optimistic at times because you know what is what you'll pay instead of. I mean, it is not a huge thing to put that or consider into a habit or put that into your thinking procedure. So yes,
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much.
thank you, Christine.
Okay, next we have Raj Shri Keshri. Um, Raj Shri is in class, but unfortunately she's not able to speak. However, she did send us a text here, which I'm going to read. So good evening, everyone. I'm Rajshri from Bihar. I'm working with National Commission for Women and Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai. My day was not good because I have a toothache. I am not able to talk with you all, but I want to join you all. I want to share my views with you all. So thank you, Rajshri, and I hope you feel better soon. I back to our topic. I want to see everything positive in my life and my work also. I never focus on the problem. I only focus on the solution. Whenever I am suffering from any problem in my personal, professional life, then I am just thinking for the solution. If I made any mistake, then also I think for the solution. I think about the solutions. People blaming you at every point of your life, but we have to think positive for ourselves. People will always demoralize you in every moment, and very few people will show you gratitude for anything. They don't want to accept you as you are. There is also lots of gossip, which they use to pass the time, and I never focus on that. I do my work, live my life on my own terms. I always follow the positive people for a healthier environment. I hate people who always create. I hate people who always create a bad environment, by, for example, discussing dirty politics. If people are spreading good vibes in their environment, then there will be a human chain of goodness. So those are my points for today. Thank you, ma'am, and take care. Okay, fantastic. Yes, we are in a time where people everywhere are spreading negative views, unfortunately, and creating a negative environment. So we always have to do meditation for good mental health. Those were Rajshri Keshri's points. So thank you, Rajshri. You've still managed to participate, and I hope you feel better soon. Next, we'll move on to Gayatri. Gayatri, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day and how you celebrated yesterday, and then we'll move on to today's topic.
Hi, Christine. Good evening.
Good evening.
So hello everyone. I'm Gayatri Rajiv. I'm from Kerala, India. Currently, I'm pursuing my MBA from ICFI Business School, IBS, Hyderabad. And this weekend it was quite normal because I didn't go anywhere. I spent the whole day in my hostel itself. We had many projects, and then Republic Day is coming here in India. So my club is celebrating it. I mean, we are the host. So I had programs regarding that also. So I went for the practice, and it was quite normal. As usual, weekend we go somewhere. We visit places in Hyderabad, but then this weekend I couldn't go anywhere because it was hectic. So that's how my weekend was. And today also it was quite normal. So Monday morning as usual classes, and moreover we had extra class also. After that snacks, and directly back to hostel, done for the day.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. So can you tell me a bit what you think about optimism?
Yeah, so I think it's really important to be optimistic person, and I am one, I guess, because I have been to very lows in life. So this quality, that is being optimistic, is the only thing that helped me to hold on, to not to give up. So yeah, it is important for everyone to have this quality, because today's world is such negative, to be honest. It's all rumors, gossips, and whenever morning we read newspaper, there is only negativity. And we start with a day reading the newspaper here, and we start with a day with such negativity, and to carry out through the day, yeah, we need to have some something to hold on. So a hope is needed. So being optimistic is all about that. You have something, you wish for something good in your life.
Excellent, excellent. And where can you feel that you are optimistic?
A lot of times, because there was point in my life where I don't want to disclose it like very openly, but then
No, that's fine, don't worry.
yeah, so I'm about to give up. But
Mm-hmm.
then I feel like, yeah, everything in life happens for a reason that you will not get to know now. Why is it happening? But maybe tomorrow or on a later date. So you just be optimistic. No, you will get to know the reason why so and so happened, and it will be for a good reason. So whatever happened is for good, and happening is for good, and what is going to happen is also for good. So that is what I believe in. And so, yeah, I can claim now that I was not an optimistic person, but then now I have turned.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Um, and what do you do to keep yourself optimistic?
So, yeah, as I said, I believe that whatever happens in life is for a reason. So nothing is coincidental or accidental. Uh, so you may not know the reason now, but tomorrow definitely you will come to know the reason. And when you look back, you will know that, okay, so and so happened. It's good that so and so happened in life. I'm talking about something bad that is happening today. So if you give up today at this point because of something happened, I mean something bad, tomorrow when you get to know the reason, you will know that, you shouldn't have given up.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole point is be optimistic and not give up. You will get to know the reason tomorrow, and then you won't regret it tomorrow.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank you.
very much, Gayatri. Okay, next we have Rushan. Hi, Rushan.
Hello, Christine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, Rushan, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day first?
Hello, everybody. I'm Rushan Haider. I'm from Kolkata and currently pursuing MBA from ICFI Business School. My day was pretty normal. I had classes till 6 p.m. and a presentation. It went well. And then I just got back to my room and here I am. I took a nap and just woke up. Now, talking about optimism, it is very important to look on the positive side and be hopeful. I think optimism helps us to keep our motivation level high. And to be honest, nowadays I'm not feeling very optimistic, so I don't have much points to say about it. I've developed kind of pessimistic attitude, and currently, like nowadays, I imagine the worst case scenario and everything. But I used to be a very optimistic person, and I truly believe that everything happens for good, and I believe in destiny. So I know I'll get back to thinking that I will develop that glass half full attitude soon. But currently, I can't say anything about it. I'm not feeling very hopeful about future and things. I have developed a kind of pessimistic attitude.
Okay, okay. And do you feel that the times that we live in have made it really difficult
Times as in?
to remain optimistic?
I think it's the hectic life and busy work schedule. It's We are not getting a chance to just relax and think about our lives and be grateful about it. There's always something to work upon, and there's always something to do, which is keeping us busy. In my case, yeah, it is like my days are getting very hectic day by day. So, the little bit of negativity.
Okay, okay, good. And how do you keep people positive? What do you say to help people think positively?
Um, for other people's positive attitude, I think listening to them uh, helps much more than talking. So
Mm-hmm.
I just listen a lot to everybody, and I offer my advice only when it is needed. And just like I suggest meditation and good music. I share my playlist. So maybe that, or developing a new hobby, concentrating like painting or anything that will keep us occupied. That will help.
Very good, very good. Thank you very much, Rushan.
Thank you.
Rajshri here sent us, she said, if we talk about the last years of our life, that time so many people lose their hopes, the courage level was, and the courage level was low due to this pandemic situation. I'm working with women as well as men. They are sharing the problems that are all making and are all making sense of their life. Thank you, Rajshri. Let's move on to Shaifali. Hi, Shaifali.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Shaifali. Can you please introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about your day and go on to today's question, please.
My name is Shafali and I completed my graduation and I am pursuing MA. And my days were just a daily routine type. It is just what I did regularly. I went to school, I did my work, had my lunch, then taught student at my home. Then I did little bit work and went to market. Then I joined this class. Just and if I talk about the today's question, it is like optimism is very necessary for us because we have to be optimistic very much, because if we are very optimistic we will do very much good for ourselves only, because if we are not optimistic, whenever we are doing something we just take out the negative points out of it. If we are optimistic, we find out good points to do something, because sometimes if we are doing some things we are very much afraid to do something, but if we are optimistic we will find a good reason to do that. We will make out like 5 or 6 points to do that in a good way. So optimistic is very much important. And if I talk about myself, I don't think I am very much optimistic, not pessimistic. It is very, sometimes we don't feel by ourselves that we could be optimistic, because sometimes all the problems come into one time just. So it is very much difficult to be optimistic. But yes, sometimes if we can try to ourselves to be optimistic, we should try our best. Just, I think so that.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Shaifali.
Thank you.
And also, you're welcome. Rashri also said, I always feel motivated from village people because of their positive life. Okay, we'll move on to Sangram. Last but not least, Sangram, can you please introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about your day and how you celebrated yesterday. And you can move on to today's question, please. Hello, Sangram.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Sangram. Can you please introduce
Hello, ma'am.
yourself?
Okay.
Hi, Sangram.
Yes, ma'am. Myself, Sangram, living in Mumbai, working as an HR recruiter. My day was just a normal day for me, but today there is a lot of trouble today. So it was just a up and down situation like for me. But it was a good day overall for me. For today, now I am just left the organization and company and like reaching my home.
Sorry, Sangram, can you repeat, please?
Hello.
Because I really didn't understand much of that.
I said that today my day was like little bit up and down. So, but overall it was a good day for me. But now
Okay.
I am like, the day is been completed, so I'm just reaching home now. I have left the organization and reaching home.
Okay. And Sangram, can you tell me what are your thoughts about optimism, and are you an optimistic person?
Like source of optimism is what I can say. Like I am not like most optimistic. There are some situations like in which you are not able to handle some things and sometimes it gets in the negative way. So as if I get work pressure a lot, like in college work or anything, like in colleges also. So even though it was delayed, the project was done, but the time period that you are given to submit the project, it get delayed. Like for example, I need to submit the project on 4th, for example, and I have 6 subjects, and all 6 subjects submission is on 4th. But it can't happen like in one day ago or 2 days because it takes time to make anything. like the project and research purpose and all. So sometimes it's just up and down, and the submission for next week, like 4 to 8 it happens. So that time I feel like it's the optimistic thing. Like if you think, I think positive also, like I should complete it on 4th, but it doesn't happen. It goes till 8, 9, 10. So negative thought also coming now. So we need to consider that also. So
Okay.
optimistic point is not in my, like I can say as of now till now nothing is been like, I've been positive, like I always be positive that I will do the submission or anything like the work on time, but some or the other thing get left. So it's just like what you can say, bugs me. That's why it happened late. What was the issue? What are the problems? So always negative mind, like what was the situation that time? Like some or the other negative things that come in the mind. So that time also it gets delayed. The work you are doing it gets delayed.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sangram.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so we've all listened to each other and what we've had to say. We're coming towards the end of our class. Do you have anything else that you'd like to add, or maybe something that you heard someone else say and that you liked or you didn't like? Anyone has anything else they'd like to add? Yeah.
I agree with everyone because so many people are always wants to be positive in their life, but in many situations we can't in positive in a way. Yeah. So it is depends on our mind how we do positive. So it's a simple way for the positivity. So doing meditation and the opposite counting like 10, 9, 8, 7, decreasing order, in a decreasing order actually. So it all the thermocol balls and everything, the sponge balls, it will help you for the creating sorry, it will be good for the positive thinking, for the
Excellent.
positive direction, for your good mental peace. So that all the psychologists they share their problems, their solutions for the positive environment. Yeah.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much, Rashri. And my heart goes out to you. I know you're in pain there. So really, really best of all the best of get well soon wishes to you. Thanks, guys, for joining today and discussing optimism with me. And I hope you have a good evening. And I hope you get well soon. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
Christine. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.